How's it going, everyone? Today, bringing you the EXODIA Endymion deck profile from Master Duel, brought to you by X Electro X. Thank you, everybody. And after the deck profile, stick around to make sure you watch the live playthrough. We have our 4 normal pieces of EXODIA, level 1 Dark Spellcasters. We have 2 Jester Confit, free special summon that's searchable through Abductor, as are any of the other level 1 spellcasters. We have 3 Magician Souls, 1 Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, the Head of EXODIA, 1 Magister of Endymion, 3 Servant of Endymion, 3 Royal Magical Library, 3 Magical Abductor, 1 Jackal King, and 2 Endymion the Master Magician. We have 3 Endymion the Mighty Master of Magic, and 3 Reflection of Endymion. So in this we have 30 spells, 3 Upstart Goblin, 1 Terraforming, 2 Spell Power Grass, 2 Into the Void. You could run 3 if you take out Wavering Eyes. We have 1 Spellbook of Secrets, 1 Spellbook of the Master, 1 Foolish Burial Goods, 1 Spellbook of Knowledge. Then we have 3 Spell Power Mastery, 3 Wonder Wand, 3 Magical Citadel of Endymion, 1 Magician's Right Hand, 3 Magician Restage, 1 Mythical Institution, 3 Endymion Slab, and 1 Wavering. For the extra deck, we have 1 Mekk-Knight Crusadia Abramax, 1 Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess, 1 Saruja, 3 Selene, 1 Lina the Light Charmer, because she can revive back an opponent's Effect Veiler or their Nibiru on your turn, the first turn. Then we have Cross Sheep. Straightforward, it's for our absolute Vortex Dragon plays. Of course, Heavy Metal Foes Electromite. 1 Daybreaker, 1 Relinquished Anima in case you're going second. Then you have Artemis, which allows you to turn any of your level 4 or lower pendulums into a spellcaster that you can send off a Wonder. Then we have 1 Crowley, the First Prophecy. Finally, to end it all off, we have Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, which gets us into our Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. Because this is an FTK EXODIA deck, we're going to draw 5 cards and see what we get. Okay, we have Servant, Abductor, Magical Citadel, another Citadel, and Magician Souls. We can make this work. Not the best starting hand for spells, but it's one piece of the puzzle down, so let's get cracking. So, we could scale Servant first, but instead let's try to get another free summon through Abductor. So we're going to normal summon Magical Abductor, then scale our Servant, getting her 1 counter. Then we'll activate our Magical Citadel, but you need to keep track of your counters. Finally, we're going to activate the last Citadel, and now Magical Abductor has 3 counters, so we're going to go ahead and resolve her to get our Jester Confit from deck. Quick shuffle, and we're going to special summon Confit. Then activate Magician Souls to dump our MVP into the grave for later on, as well as a free special summon from hand. Now let's link those away for Crowley and use his effect to search for our spellbook cards. We could take Spellbook Magician, however we already normal summon, so we'll leave him in the deck and instead go for 1 of the 3 spells. Bring out all 3 and roll a die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's going to be a 6, so we get Spellbook of Secrets. Yes, this is all recorded in one take. Activate Spellbook of Secrets to get Spellbook of Knowledge, and now our Servant is loaded. Let's activate Servant and special summon from the deck Mythical Beast Jackal King for a monster negate. A quick shuffle, adjust the lighting, and each of them gets 1 counter. Send Crowley with Spellbook of Knowledge, keeping souls just in case we need them for later. Drawing us Pot of Greed, Wonder Wand, and Upstart. Activate Upstart, getting us a Servant of Endymion. Then we'll activate Wonder Wand on Magician Souls. Sending souls to draw 2, and we get Mythical Institution and another OG Endymion. Now after we activate Servant, we only need one more spell activation to resolve our Endymion in the graveyard, so we're looking really good so far. Mythical Institution will get us to the 6 that we need, as well as letting us search any monster that can hold a spell counter from deck, which is 15 of them, or roughly 25% of the deck. We're going to take 3 from Jackal King using Mythical Institution to get Magister of Endymion from deck. We'll be needing him for later on. But now, let's use our MVP to special summon from Grave and fetch Pot of Greed. Wonder One. Scale Magister, then use Wonder Wand. Send and draw 2. It's comically simple. Oh no, what do we have here? We have all monsters in our hand and not enough spells to keep going. That's it. Video's over.
But wait! In Master Duel, Electrum isn't banned!
What, really? Penbastic, baby! Let's go! Getting a little ahead of myself here. Electrum effect to send to extra deck on summon. We're going to send... So let's use this effect to pop Servant, getting those sweet counters onto Citadel. We'll add Abductor and draw 1. Oh, it's Magician's right hand. But it's okay. If we scale Abductor and right hand, we can get Magister to 3 counters, activate him, then we can free up the scale for another Pendulum. Then we'll scale our Endymion the Mighty Master to get Citadel to 6 counters, allowing us to special summon from Grave Endymion the Master Magician for our free Pot of Greed. Abductor to mill the deck a bit, get another Abductor.
I'll activate Pot of Greed!
Sorry, I don't know what came over me. Jesus, still haven't seen a single Spell Power Mastery. Well, I guess we'll use Upstart and see what we get. It's a Spell Power Mastery, just what we needed. Make Selene with Magister and Electrum. Selene gets like a bajillion counters on her. Then we'll use Selene effect to revive Magician's Souls. We saved his send to draw 2 effect, and we'll use it to clear up our spell trap zone a little bit. And we drew Lab. There we go. Full combo. Endymion's Lab lets us get counters twice as fast. Might as well use it now. Then use Spell Power Mastery for more counters. Getting from a deck? Oh, I don't know. Doesn't even really matter at this point. Another Mighty Master. Well, with that, we get to activate Pot of Greed again. And now we're just zooming through this deck. We have 1 piece of Exodia so far, and we are looking for the rest. Now we have 1 counter on Citadel and Lab. That's 2 in the pool. 2 more spell activations, and we get to do it all over again. That's the 100% efficiency I was speaking about in the last video. I want you to just stop for a moment and notice the ridiculous hand advantage we have here. This is something you don't see in any other Exodia deck. I mean, we started with 5 cards, and they weren't even the best. Now we have 8 cards in hand in full combo. We're going to get our free special summon of Endymion from Scale, as well as to pop a card on the field. We'll pop Abductor to bank those counters onto Citadel. And that 1 move alone gets us to our next Pot of Greed. Now we have 8 in hand, 2 negates on field, as well as everything we need to deck out this turn. This is the power of Endymion. Special summon the MVP himself and fetch Wonder Wand. Let's get more negates on board. We're gonna make Absolute Dragon with Mighty Master and Endymion. Link them off for Cross Sheep with Selene. Cross Sheep effect, special summon from Grave. Get another free Selene, as well as Vortex Dragon for the negate. Use Selene's effect on summon to get her 10 counters. Then we're going to use Selene to special summon Royal Magical Library from hand. I just want you to notice we haven't Pendulum summoned yet. Scale Servant as a way to bank counters. And let's use Pot of Greed, Wonder Wand, to draw 2. We draw Into the Void and Spell Power Grasp. Nice. Well, RML is loaded, so we'll use that for another free draw. Let's make this hand a little bit easier for you all at home to see. We have 4 spells and 5 monsters. The Head of Exodia and the Forbidden One's right arm. We're going to use Spell Power Grasp to place counters on Royal Magical Library, getting it to 2 when that spell resolves. and that's 1 counter each for Lab and Citadel. Spellpower Grasp is going to mill another Grasp from deck. Then we're going to put Wonder 1 onto RML, getting it to 3 counters. We'll draw 1 with its effect, and use Wonder 1 to send it to draw an additional 2 cards. We don't need it anymore. My god! Our Jackal King is out of control there with 16 counters. Juicy. So let's use Endymion's other effect to discard 1 spell, destroy him to fill up our Citadel with those counters, and finally, draw 2. Finally, we'll scale Mighty Master, and now, we will Pendulum Summon. Now we just need to get 3 counters on our Abductors to search the last 2 pieces of Exodia. It's endgame now. We'll use Terraforming, then Upstart Goblin, and finally Into the Void to get us to those 3 counters. I just want you to stop and count. We have 22 counters on Citadel and 5 on Lab. We could Pot of Greed another 6 times using Wonder 1 and OG Endymion. That's 12 cards. But no, we'll be kind, and we'll end it here with Magical Abductor's effect to search the last 2 pieces. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If this video helped you, or is entertaining in any way, please subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content like this. Peace! Pen Mystic, baby! Let's go!